Well, let's stay with sports. We're joined via telephone by the Minister for the sector, the Honorable Kofi Adams. Good evening to you, Honorable, for joining us here on the Channel One newsroom. The President says we are building 7 new stadia next year. Is that realistic? Are we not being overly ambitious with this project?
Well, so what the President means to say, we are initiating new sports stadia from next year, and that will be properly captured in the budget. It shows how serious the President attached to sports generally.
Okay.
And you're not just going to build pitches for soccer, but you have a stadium that will have other facilities that will promote other sports.
What about the ones we already have? Are we not renovating them?
So when you are going to, we are not just going to renovate, we are going to refurbish.
Okay.
When I took over and looking through the documents, huge sums of money, millions of cedis have been spent in the name of renovation, but we don't see anything. Accra Sports Stadium, Esipon, Phase 1, Phase 2, Babayara said they have done Phase 1, Phase 2, but you go there and you can't find anything. And so we think that we must properly refurbish these stadia that we have to a standard that is very acceptable. That will be worked on. We will also build in regions that do not have anything that they can refer to as a stadium. We will build in those regions, and we are determined. We are making savings from all other areas. We cutting government expenditure. We've reduced size of government. So what it means is that we can be very focused and be able to do what is important. That is what the President set out for himself. And don't forget, he is the President who, despite keeping to his promise to reduce size of government, saw it necessary to split the Youth and Sports Ministry into sports and recreation and youth development and empowerment, separating, because he knows the importance of these two components, and so they needed specialized attention. And the attention will include also infrastructural development. And that is why he says, under the big push, sports infrastructure will feature prominently next year.
Well, Honorable, the lesser-known sports have always complained about funding. In athletics, the World Championships are currently ongoing. What do you make of Ghana's performance? Rosa Mwenua is in the finals of the jump.
High jump.
And then we have the 4x100 women's relay. The men are also in the final.
So, for a very long time, Ghana has not featured at the table of honors in terms of medals. We are hoping that this World Athletics in Tokyo, Ghana should be able to at least mount the podium. If you look at the heat, the 4x100 heat results, the time, we came through as having the best of times. We do know that, yes, the United States of America still have 2 athletes that they haven't featured, but we hope that our quartet will improve their baton change and will run even faster, and that should put us in a good position to have a medal in the 4x100, which is one of the most important race that is run at both the Olympics and then the World Athletics all the time. Investment will have to be more, and that is why we're taking athletics a bit more serious, and school sports generally, we are taking it much more serious. And we want to create a pipeline of athletes from that very basic level so they can start training. What makes an Olympian is training and continuous training, not one-time training. So locally, we must train. We must offer scholarships to Ghanaians to get out there and also study. Those who get scholarship on their own also, we must continue to track them. And that is what I have been doing, trying to track Ghanaians, especially in US, who are engaged in single sports activities, and to make sure that we get them to compete feat for Ghana. And so we're going to continue to do more of those ones.
Honorable, finally, before you leave, if we return from the championships without a medal, would you classify that as failure?
Engagement we have started. I wouldn't be surprised that the next World Championship or the next Olympic in 2028, we will be seeing a lot better performance than we have ever seen.
Well, grateful to you, the Honorable Kofi Adams, the Minister for Sports and Recreation.